Have you ever found yourself surrounded by people who seem to be having the time of their lives, yet you're overwhelmed by a creeping desire to slip away unnoticed? That feeling might suggest you share a few traits with Sigma males, men who are somewhat allergic to hype culture and like to question whether mainstream fun is genuinely as enjoyable as everyone claims. Instead of hopping on the bandwagon, they follow a personal compass that tends to guide them toward less traveled paths. In this video, I'll be discussing 8 things Sigma males hate that everyone else loves. Number 1. Amusement parks. Amusement parks boast high-octane rides, costumed characters, and neon lights that promise a thrilling escape. For most, the crowds and hours in line feel like a necessary trade-off for those brief adrenaline spikes on roller coasters. Sigma males, however, see a whirlwind of chaos. Spiraling lines where strangers bump into each other, unending blasts of noise from every corner, and the claustrophobic feeling that the fun is on a timer. They're not opposed to excitement or the occasional thrill. They just find the entire environment overstimulating and hard to enjoy. Even the sweet smell of cotton candy can be overshadowed by the stress of navigating shoulder-to-shoulder pathways. If they do decide to visit, they'll meticulously plan for off-peak days, arrive at opening or near closing, and prioritize a handful of key attractions. This controlled approach helps them experience just enough fun without sacrificing their cherished sense of independence and mental calm. Number 2. Nightclubs. Nightclubs are often painted as the pinnacle of modern social life. Bright lights, pounding music, and a swirl of faces that seem to change every minute. People go expecting an instant hit of excitement, a chance to dance away the work week, and possibly meet someone new. Sigma males don't see it that way. For them, clubs feel like an inescapable performance stage, where everyone's shouting over the music and posturing for attention. The energy might be intoxicating at first, but it quickly becomes draining when there's no room to talk about anything of substance. The forced proximity can also be a big deterrent. Constantly jostling elbows with strangers, having to yell to be heard, and feeling the weight of social expectations to join the fun. Sigma males typically crave quieter, more meaningful interactions, so they'll either avoid the club scene or make it a rare outing where they can slip away the moment it gets overwhelming. Number 3. Taking pictures of everything. The modern mantra seems to be, if you don't have a photo, did it even happen? From daily meals to random selfies, people are encouraged to document every facet of their lives for social media validation. Sigma males find this perpetual photography spree more distracting than fulfilling. It pulls them out of the actual moment, whether that's enjoying the rustle of leaves on a hiking trail or letting a live concert's vibrations wash over them. Instead of fumbling to capture the perfect shot, they can't help but wonder if anyone truly revisits the flood of identical selfies or shaky concert footage after a week has passed. Rather than losing themselves in the quest for likes, they choose to fully absorb the atmosphere, creating memories that don't require a digital stamp of approval. Paradoxically, this deeper, more private experience often feels more vivid to them than any polished post could ever convey. Number 4. Massive sales events. Each year, Black Friday signals the starting bell for a consumerist free-for-all. Shoppers line up at dawn, rush into stores in a frenzy, and fight for discounted televisions or gaming consoles. Society views it as an exciting opportunity to score big bargains, turning the hunt for deals into an adrenaline-fueled quest. Sigma males see it through a different lens. They recognize the marketing ploys that feed on the fear of missing out, and they weigh the potential savings against the stress of battling throngs of anxious customers. It's not that they never shop for discounts. They simply prefer to plan and do it when they're not lost in a maze of frayed tempers and endless queues. If a Sigma male needs something, they'll research thoroughly and pick it up on their own terms. Even if they miss a super sale, they'd value their peace and sanity more than the rush of a doorbuster deal. Number 5. Birthday parties as an adult. Birthday parties as a kid. Fun games, silly hats, cake smudged on cheeks, and unfiltered laughter. But once adulthood rolls around, many people still feel obligated to throw elaborate bashes that mimic those childhood celebrations on a larger scale. Sigma males question why grown-ups need such grand showcases for just turning another year older. They're not cynics who hate birthdays. They simply find the pomp and circumstance unnecessary, especially when the focus shifts to obligatory gift exchanges, staged photo ops, and making sure everyone has the best time ever. They wonder if real connections need to be forced through party traditions that might now feel stale or superficial. Instead, a Sigma male might choose a more low-key approach: dinner with a few close friends, a short trip, or even a quiet evening spent reflecting on personal growth. For them, what matters is authenticity, not a room packed with acquaintances who only come because they feel they should. Number 6. Trendy restaurants. We've all witnessed the hype around the latest Instagram-worthy restaurant. The line winds around the block, and patrons inside are snapping shots of picture-perfect plates before they've even taken a bite. While many see it as a chance to chase the newest gastronomic thrill and rack up some social media clout, Sigma males question the real value behind these viral spots. They dislike environments where people seem more focused on capturing the perfect angle than actually tasting the food. It's not that they don't appreciate quality dining. They do. But the clamor, the long waits, and the unspoken competition to be seen at hot locations feel contrived. If they dine out, they'd rather discover hidden gems or stick to a cozy, local restaurant that serves good food without the show. Comfort, sincerity, and a chance to really savor a meal matter more to them than fueling a trend cycle. Number 7. Large group chats. Group chats on social apps promise a sense of constant connection. Dozens of friends or colleagues chiming in, sharing memes, or trading random updates. This can be fun for some, but Sigma males often perceive it as an endless chatter they can't easily silence. Every buzz or ding is a mental pull, urging them to check what's new and whether they need to respond. The conversation can quickly devolve into trivial banter and in-jokes that don't hold their attention. It's not an act of arrogance or aloofness. It's simply that Sigma males prefer deeper, more meaningful exchanges. They might keep the chat muted, ready to scan through it when they feel like it. To them, constant engagement feels more like an obligation than a natural expression of friendship, so they'll only jump in if they have something genuinely worthwhile to say. Number 8. Forced fun events. Office retreats with goofy trust exercises, mandatory potlucks with themed decorations, and holiday gift exchanges where you have to guess who your secret Santa is. These are framed as opportunities to build community. Yet Sigma males often experience them as superficial obligations. To them, real camaraderie can't be demanded. It arises organically from shared interests, spontaneous conversations, or projects where everyone genuinely contributes. They recoil at the idea of being told, "This is fun, and you have to enjoy it," because it robs them of choice. Sometimes they'll participate out of politeness or necessity, but the entire time they might be inwardly counting down until they can reclaim their personal space and autonomy. The bottom line is they prefer genuine bonds to staged cheer, and they'd rather volunteer for events that resonate with them than be drafted into activities purely for show. Sigma males aren't stone-faced hermits. They simply march to the beat of a different drum, cautiously selecting where and how they invest their energy. Whether it's the overwhelming spectacle of a huge blowout sale or the endless stream of notifications in a giant group chat, they evaluate each scenario through the lens of authenticity and personal freedom. In a society that urges universal enthusiasm for practically everything, their measured detachment can feel liberating or isolating, depending on your point of view. If you've ever rolled your eyes at the chaos of a massive sales day event that causes a human stampede rushing into stores, or grimaced at the idea of an overblown adult birthday party, you might share a bit of that Sigma mindset. Do you agree with the points I mentioned in this video? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. For more deep dives into the Sigma male mindset, be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and being a part of our community. If you are ready to continue your journey toward achieving greatness, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. Click here to see 8 things Sigma males have zero tolerance for.